Yo, yo, yo! Good morning, everybody. Danno the Rustbuster, of course, in Danno Land, the Adventure Park, with the 2005 Ford Excursion. This is really important. Every once in a while, I come up with one of these videos to something that I know is very important, and and what I try to, excuse me, impress on my clients. Next year. This is going to be a 20-year-old vehicle. It came from Connecticut, so that just means that the paint is still good because it doesn't have the UV that we have in South Florida. However, they do have sand and salt up there, so there is some rust underneath that I'm taking care of. That's why I'm Danno the Rust Buster. What is very important, the point of today is this is a keeper. It's obviously, there's no more payments on it, and you want to keep this one. This is an Eddie Bauer edition, and it's got the all the trim, all the bells and whistles. It was a non-smoking car. Everybody that knows the Ford Excursion from the 2005s and the early 2000s, they were dependable as all get out. Here it is, 20 years old. There's not one leak on that motor. They're known for their durability, transmission, AC, suspension, electronic package. They are there. They got it right when they built this one. So this is the one you want to keep. The owner he's close to retirement now, and he wants the bells and whistles and comfort and all that sort of thing. But who wants to go out and spend $90,000 on a 2025? You know that's insane. So not only do I do repair and in the rust and the metal and such like that, I also want to help the owner optimize the value of this one in particular, we'll say. And I was just talking to my body guy next door. I said, hey, you know what? It's got 160,000 miles on it. It's 20 years old. It's straight as a pin. There's no dents. There's no nothing. If it was in South Florida and all the clear coat was baked off it and the paint was all washed out, how much would it cost what are we talking here? He goes, oh, 6,000, 7,000, 7,500 to paint it black. Wow, that's a lot of money on paint. So what I want to get with my client is we got to get this paint optimized, stabilized, and protected against the UV. So there's an issue up on top above the windshield. I've been with these excursions before. They all seem to do it. What I do is I'll make my repair up there, and then when I'm done with my repair, I hit it with black lacquer. Lacquer just happens to, the black lacquer, it matches up really good. And then I hit it with clear lacquer on top of that. What I'm going to recommend to my client, as I was just talking to my body guy, as I was saying, there's ceramic coatings now that seal and protect. So the truck would get buffed out, however they do it. They get it all nice and clean, buff it out, and put that ceramic coating on there, and it'll keep that showroom shine for a good long lick. Well, how much did that cost? That I don't know. My client would have to look into that. Maybe I'll look into it. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, even if you were to bring this to a body shop, they buff it out, and wax it all up. The problem with wax is that it's vulnerable to UV. It protects the paint from the UV, but it evaporates. So every month you're out there, doing this every month. Look at the size of it, and it's, you get some wax on the rubber and you can see it. I can't see my client out there on the stepladder waxing his roof once a month. I can't see that. So again, this is it's just a perfect example of the day that this drove off the lot at the dealership. It began to depreciate. And then as they got a reputation as a quality build, this is the one. This is the one to have. It continues to appreciate. This is an investment. You know, it's not. You want to optimize your investment. You don't want anybody to, if you ever decide to sell it, you know, and you know, I want to do something else. You want it to be, and you want to present it in the best light possible. Okay, I'm doing it. Which so that's about it. The paint is the biggest chunk. You know, I'm not gonna the amount of work and what it costs me to eradicate this rust is one thing. But the paint, you got to repaint it next year because you didn't take care of it, or it's sitting outside. Oh Lord, I'd get these windows tinted on the side. I'd get a band put up here, up on top, so you're not getting blasted. You know, these are the kind. And there are some other maintenance issues that I want to bring up with the owner. So that way, everything is documented, and for you've got 5 or 6 of these on a used car lot. You want to pick the one that's in the best condition. You know, you know where I'm going with this. So that's why I bring this up today. What I'm going to be working on today, I did the inner and outer rockers on this side. They lined up. They're beautiful. They're patched up. They're ready. They're not ready for paint. I got them primed up, but I've got some very small work to do. Today I'm going to be working underneath. And when you look at this is something that it's a tell. When someone walks up to this car and they're interested in buying it, the first thing they're going to do is step on the running board. And when that running board it crunches and it sags down, the alarms go off. Here we go. It's like up, and now they're going to go up underneath and look at that crispy metal. So the brackets, I've got the running board right up here. I treated the underside. I was talking yesterday. It's gray, and I hate gray plastic. It's just one of those things. I've got the plastic dye coming on Monday. I'm going to paint them black, and they'll be better because you've got your black, your gold pinstripe, and then gray running boards. Aha! Might as well just make them black, nice, clean. They disappear. But what my focus today is, I'm going to stiffen up these brackets. There are 4 brackets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I said, there are 5 brackets. And over time, just from getting in and out of it, they droop. And that's another tell. If you see running boards, your steps are drooping, that's a sign of there's something up. So I'm going to bring them up so that they're nice and level, and then I'm going to reinforce them. While I'm doing my work underneath there, I'm going to also be reinforcing, stiffening up these brackets so that if he ever wants to go and sell, I'm optimizing the value. If somebody can come along, and anybody that knows these Excursions and the Lincoln Navigators and all of them, everybody knows. First thing you do is put your foot on that running board and see what it does. Get a hold of it and see how it is. After that, it's game on, man. So if I tighten them up so where you can put 2 guys and stand on the running board and put something up on the roof and they don't budge, there you go. I'm happy. The client's happy. This is what I like to do also is take away the ammunition from somebody that's, this is that and that, I take $2,000 off and they say, $6,000, they piss and moan. That's how they got you over a barrel. If I take away that ammunition, the client is in a better place to negotiate his price. There you go. When the whole thing is like new and actually improved on Ford's design, my client has got the upper hand. Plus, this one's going to have over 100 images, as always. I always document, and anyone who sees my videos what I did. This is not how to. This is what I do. Okay. There will be images, a Google album that I always create for all my work. How it is, the under operation, before, during, and after. Basically, that's it. That way, when again he goes to he wants to go to sell, and they say, "Oh, it's been worked, it's been repaired, it's been this and that. How do I?" Here's the album, here's the documentation. You buy it at my price, or you can go kick rocks. So that's what we're doing. Not all. Not now. If this had 275,000 miles on it, where she's starting to get warm, and the seats are all wore out, and the paint is all burnt up, and the all underside is all rusted out, I wouldn't have made this video, because it's like, hey man, ain't nothing. There's some of these girls I can't I can't do much with. Only repair and send it down the road. This one is the one to have. This one is the one to take care of and optimize, because she's so freaking clean. There's no dents, there's no scratches, there's nothing. So just that rust underneath, it's and there you go. So that's about that. Danno with the 05 Excursion. Feel free to subscribe. This is what I do. I'm in Florida for the next few months. Then it's back up to New England, where I hang out for the summer. And where I find rust in Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island, they got plenty of it. So until then, like I always say, dig in, rock on. Take care, y'all. Bye-bye.